I need a good thumbnail for this video. What should I do? Oh, I know. What all the e-beggars do.
In the court of law-abiding, hard-working YouTuber system, e-beggery-based crimes are considered especially heinous. In YouTube City, there is a dedicated Gen X team that investigates this e-beggery plague, asking the tough questions that need to be asked.
Oh man, another day at the office. I hope it's nice and slow today. It's been so busy lately. Oh yeah, it hits a spot. Delicious, delicious. Oh man, already. Jeez. Let's get the day started then. E-beggar SVU. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Sir, slow down. Slow down. Okay, take a breath. Take a breath and let me know the nature of the problem. Yes. You donate some games to a collector. Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, slow down. Take a deep breath. Okay? I need you to think about your answer here. Was he a collector or a game hoarder? You can't tell the difference. Okay, let's go over the signs.
Someone who hoards may exhibit the following: inability to throw away gaming possessions, severe anxiety when critiqued.
Oh yeah, that's the case. He calls everybody trolls.
Okay, sir. What about distress, such as feeling overwhelmed or embarrassed when confronted with deceptive solicitation?
Oh yeah, I remember that happened.
All right. What about obsessive thoughts and actions like pushing Patreon?
He does that shit all the time.
All right. What about silencing critiques through censorship?
Oh, he likes striking them channels.
All right. What about having hundreds of thousands of dollars of video game products and still asking for donations?
Oh hell yeah.
Alright, so we've established that he's a game hoarder. And you gave him the games knowing he's a game hoarder? He promised to build a museum, and you believed him?
Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. That's right, the video game show that is not hosted by an annoying e-beggar. There is no Patreon, no super chats. That's right, we just talk about the games we love and how fun it is to hoard them. Collect them. Now, with that said, let's get ready for the show. On today's episode, this show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. Let me take off the hat so I don't look too much like a museum builder. Oh man, John. What a controversy, huh? First, let me tell you guys, a museum is a terrible idea for an individual hoarder, aka game collector. Johnny here shows all the signs of a game hoarder. I would know. Regardless, guys, I look at this situation through the eyes of time. I've been following John for a really, really long time. I don't watch his videos anymore because they're just too cringy. And after the whole debacle with The Last Gamer, when The Last Gamer came out, I think that really brought in a barrage of criticism for him, because this guy did it. He didn't talk about it, he did it. He didn't build a little room, he actually did what he said he was going to do. But John's criticism is this guy's a millionaire. He wasn't. If you know, and I'm not saying he's not a millionaire now, okay? But at that time, he didn't build that with money. He didn't hire construction companies to do that. He did it himself. I don't think John was informed of that when he made those comments. But if anybody was treated badly by the Metal Jesus crew, it was this guy, right? Both him and Metal Jesus. And that is one thing that turned me off to them, right? Their treatment of this guy, the last gamer. You know, just a regular family man. Guy works his ass off. Has many challenges, problems like anybody else. It's too bad he's not around anymore. And I'm sure part of it is the things that happen with other YouTubers. But regardless, looking at this from afar, right? Looking at it from a time perspective, I think that would happen with John Hancock. Is when he first started, he was really humble, and he had a smaller, humbler collection in his garage, right? As time went by, and he started talking about this museum, I think he had every intention of building a museum. I don't think he knew exactly what a museum took, right? I didn't think, and I don't think that at that time he could have expected what this market became, what it is now. It's a very different market from when he started saying that he was going to build a museum. As a matter of fact, museum is a terrible idea for any individual collector. Might be a good idea for a corporation as a tax write-off, but for me and you, or let's say you win the lottery and you decide to buy shitloads of games and you want to build a museum, it's a bad business. If you want to build it on the side of a retail store that you own, right, and you own the property and you own the land, maybe, you know, but just as a functioning business, the amount of labor it would take wouldn't make sense. He would make more money as a teacher. He really would. Or else everybody would pay $100 to get in, and are you really going to pay $100 to get in to go look at somebody else's video games? You don't get to play them, you just get to stare at the boxes. You know, maybe a couple of screens are up, but that's about it, you know. It's not an experience for the whole family. It's not like you're going to be going there every year, you know. It's just not a supportable business at this time, but the market has changed so much. The values of these games have changed so much that his collection, and I'm being, you know, lowballing you, he just hit 7 figures. Easy. And a lot of his games are not even graded, right? And if you start getting into that market, geez, who knows, right? These complete collections would go for astonishing amounts of money if you sell them to individuals. If you sell them to one individual collector, right? Like a lot of our friends in Asia and, you know, the Arab states, they don't have any problem with writing a check at all. Just boom, done. So at this point, if you're a family man, right? Let's just say it was you or me, right? And we had that type of collection. The dumbest thing we can do is say, let me start a museum. You know, you tell your wife, yeah, you know, I could take care of the kids' college, you know, we could buy a new house and pay for it cash and do all this. You know, let's not do that. Let me just keep on hoarding. How long do you think you're going to be married? She'd divorce you and sell half the game herself. Because it would be insane, guys. At some point, those video games become so valuable that somebody's going to write a check and you're going to have to say yes. The only responsible thing as a head of a household would be to sell, right? If you don't sell, and now you start getting disc rot and stuff starts getting decayed, you're just leaving money on the table. And all the things that you could have done for your family, you're not able to do, right? Now, I'm not excusing any of his behavior, any of his reported behavior by other people who has testified of the things that he said or did to him. I'm not excusing any of that. What I'm saying is that at this point, however you got those games, by hook or crook, whatever, however he got them, he says he got them legit. Some people say they don't. I don't know. I wasn't there. But the only thing we know for sure is that games were donated. The collection is worth a shitload of money, and the only responsible thing to do as a father, as a head of a household, is take care of your family. That's your job number one, right? Starting a game museum, would be it. He would have to have a lot of money that we don't know about. Maybe he's super rich and that's why he still wants to do it. Should he do it just to save face? Shit, if it was me, you know, and I did those things and some people felt wrong by the things that I did, I would apologize, write him a little check. Hey, here's some cheddar, here's some scratch for the games you gave me. Sorry you felt bad about it, but hey guys, I'll eat some crow, I'll leave YouTube, whatever. But you know what? I'm gonna be crying on my way to the bank. I'm gonna put this in a Swiss bank earning 5%. I'm gonna sit back, relax, and never work again. That would be the ideal thing for you and me to do, right? But game hoarders, we're a different breed. And it's really gonna be telling what this man is gonna do. And I don't know what's gonna happen, right? My guess is he's gonna try to save face as much as he can. And we're gonna have a lot of comedy in the meantime. John, you said once on video this, somebody gave you the right number, you would just sell it. My advice to you, if you want to avoid all this trolling, all this hate that you obviously can't take because you already strike channels and stuff, you have to be scolded into doing the right thing, right? You don't want criticism. They say power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. And when YouTubers feel they're beyond criticism, that's when they've reached critical mass. And you have to, you know, take them down a few steps and remind them, you're just a dude. You're just a dad that should do the responsible thing. My friends, video game museums are a terrible, terrible idea. Invest your money wisely. Save. At some point, you gotta let it go, man. If somebody writes me a check, I might take it.
New videos every Monday and Sunday. Thank you for joining me on another episode of the Gen X Gamer. Remember to like and subscribe, click that notification bell, and remember, never ever be afraid to be happy. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.